In the previous lecture, we discussed how our universe is essentially an image projected by light passing through a higher dimensional holes. This time, we'll delve into the returning light method as passed down by the Venerable Lu Dunban. To ensure a smoother discussion later, let me first explain what is meant by the primordial spirit in human beings. Ancient Eastern sages believed that the primordial spirit is a form of existence that contrasts with material energy. If matter exists, then perception must also exist. So, does a higher dimensional existence imply a higher dimensional perception? The answer is yes. The reason humans possess spirituality is that each person is born with a fragment of this higher dimensional perception. In Buddhism, this is referred to as Buddha nature, while in Taoist scriptures, it is called the primordial spirit. Humans are born with a primordial spirit and, in contrast, a conscious spirit. The primordial spirit resides in the celestial heart, existing in a higher dimension, while the conscious spirit is located in the physical heart, which is the heart within our bodies. The primordial spirit corresponds to higher dimensional existence, whereas the conscious spirit corresponds to existence in our three-dimensional universe. Both the primordial spirit and the conscious spirit have the ability to perceive. The perception of the primordial spirit is direct, sensing spiritual intuition, while the perception of the conscious spirit is indirect, filtered through thought and analysis. The conscious spirit is influenced by the education and habits that each person has received, leading to individual biases. Thus, different people understand the same thing in different ways, creating distinctions, attachments, and barriers. While human nature is fundamentally similar, habits and behaviors diverge widely. The Buddha taught that this universe is like an illusion, a fleeting shadow, because everything that exists within it is colored by the biases created by each person's habits. The universe we perceive now is no longer the pure truth originally projected from higher dimensions. The light has been refracted through each person's prejudices, creating the chaotic scene we see today. This universe is the collective karma of us all. If we want to see that golden light of enlightenment, can we use our physical eyes? Can our gaze catch up with light? The sun we see now is actually the sun as it was about 8 minutes ago. Is there a form of perception that surpasses the speed of light? Absolutely. For this perception, time and space are meaningless. This perception is the primordial spirit. The key is that this perception operates through a reverse method. Instead of chasing after light, it moves backward to the very source of the light. For example, when watching a movie, while others are focused on the big screen, you could go straight to the film reel itself. This way, you see everything much faster, and you're not hindered by the distortions and obstructions of the camera. The Tei Golden Flower teaches us how to view the film reel of our illusory universe, how to see the original, unaltered source. By doing so, you become like the projectionist of the universe, and eventually, you may even become the director, capable of repairing the universe distorted by everyone's attachments. This, in essence, is the purpose and fundamental principle of the returning light method. We will discuss the specific practices in our next lecture.